Greetings, dear ones. It is good to be back with all of you. Settle yourselves as we help the medium get out of the way. Bathe in Creator's light. The purest white light you can imagine, like a pure white snow. Coming in the top of your head. And gently washing down your whole form. Your whole body. Becoming bright white light. Filling you in. When you are down to your toes, allow the light to permeate your energy field. As you know, there are many helping your world. On your world, such as yourselves, and many other light workers or star seeds, whatever you want to call yourselves. And those of us around your world, observing, sending love, and helping with the consciousness shift that is occurring. We have said before that you are the lighthouses, as are others, to shine your light, ground the light into Earth Mother, allow the light to go out. I think the umbrella analogy was used last time. But we want to remind you also that many changes upon your world could affect your vibration, your consciousness, as you already know, for it already has. And so as the vibrations change, and as you do your best to stay connected to Creator throughout your day, in vibrational alignment, you will find it easier to navigate the path ahead and hold that light much easier. For as you know, you're spanning multiple frequencies or densities or dimensions, however you want to look at it. You're feeling shifts. You're experiencing vibrational changes. But every once in a while, being reminded of the old frequencies upon your world. For they are still very strong in the mass consciousness. They are being loosened like a knot. Think of the light that is bathing your world as the medium just thought of olive oil, trying to loosen up an energetic knot so that you can unravel it and straighten out the knots. Loosen up what has bound humanity into the lower vibrations of consciousness and allow the perceptions to change and expand and go into different realms of being that many upon your world cannot even fathom at this time. Even much of what we have taught you and from where we are speaking, many upon your world would not understand. It is not for you to try to force knowledge upon another. Simply be your light, hold your light. Hold love within your heart and compassion within your being for yourself and the world you are living on, having this experience. For everyone you encounter is also having an experience. You don't know how they are perceiving their reality. And so you just maintain your vibration and allow your light to ripple out and affect others in however is in the highest good of those who encounter that frequency that you are emanating from your being. It is not something you must think of doing consciously. Although, if you meditate and you wish to focus your energy, you may do so. And do some of the similar work that we do for the healing portions. Call us and we will join you with many others to assist, for you are never alone. But when you're going about your day, just be in alignment as best you can. And that allows Creator's light to flow through you more easily. And your vibration is pure, clear, and of a higher caliber. Not in a space of judgment, but just from, as you think of a stream of water, some water is just clearer and more tastes better than other water. It just is. Because of its source. Because of where it comes from and any contaminants or not. It is similar with your vibrations. The lower vibrational emotions are like contaminants in your frequency, like contaminants in a water source. And so as you work on and consciously become aware to maintain your alignment, it is like you are flowing this vibration of a clear, pure stream of water through your being. And for those of you that have perhaps tasted and drunk from the pure mountain stream water, you know how good it tastes compared to perhaps the water that comes out of your house faucet. It is simply a different source of the same frequency. That is all that we are saying in relation to anything upon this world. You are the light. You are like water. And as you align with Creator and clarify your frequency and your thoughts and your emotions, you become more pure, like the water from a mountain stream that has no contaminants in it, pure from nature, as it was meant to be. And just as your frequency from Creator is still pure, as it was always meant to be. That part of you still exists for you to align and connect with and remember by feeling it periodically throughout your day until you become more aware of your frequency. And when you are out of alignment with that purity and clarity from Creator. Do you understand the words? Simple, yes? Simple analogy, we think. And so, upon your world now, there's a lot of murky water, murky energies among many people in their consciousness. The frequencies bathing your world are assisting. It's like shaking up water that goes through a filter, and some of those contaminants don't get passed through. But what happens is there has to be a cleansing process, a purification process. And that process, even in your water purification plants, as you say here, requires some work, requires some energy, and it's not exactly the most gentle experience. And the same is occurring upon your world for humanity. The cleansing, the purification, and the clarification of the frequencies, like the water, could take a little work, a little effort. But the result is that clear, pure stream of light, that frequency, like the water. However long it takes, however many filters it takes for each individual upon your world. For some, they're not ready to be a filter, to have any filters. It doesn't mean that they're not going to go through some sort of cleansing process with the vibrations bathing your world. It just means they're not consciously aware of what's happening. And as they change in their vibration, there may be some confusion, detoxing, fatigue, that sort of thing, as the physical body removes the murky water in whatever means is necessary at the denser level. And so we just remind you of this. The medium just remembered, your bodies are mostly water. So just as we were talking about the stream of water from the mountains, it has a relevant connection to your physical forms because you are made up of mostly water. And that water that sustains your physical form is also going through a chemical and energetic and frequency variation as it also is bathed in these frequencies because your body is bathed in these frequencies. If you walk upon Earth Mother, you are being bathed in the frequencies from the central sun. It is what it is. And so we are just reminding you about the water because you are more conscious. And you do know that your frequency, like the water, is affected by what contaminants, in this case, the thoughts and the focus and the emotions, that you allow into your experience to give you murky energy or to clarify your energy and purify it. Do you understand the analogy?
Yes.
It works in both realms, the vibrational as well as your physical. Because you are energy beings, but you also are inhabiting a physical body that is made up of mostly water. And so the lesson applies in both realms. But you have a tangible example to relate to the frequency that flows through your being, just like the water that flows within your being. Okay? Well, we think that's enough for you to think about this night. We shall proceed now to the healing portion. Aho. Dear ones, I am here with you once more. I am going about tending to all of you now. Receive my blessing. And also a cleansing, a purifying of your being within your heart space. For your heart generates the field of your frequency. Your heart is what pumps not only the blood, but think of it as that water throughout your being, that frequency throughout your being. So as the previous speaker mentioned, the purification and the clarification of your vibration, like the water, is connected to the clarity, the purity of your heart space. And so we will work with that this night. Imagine, dear ones, your heart as a beautiful crystal. And envision it in front of you. Whatever kind of crystal you wish. Examine it from all sides. All the facets of this heart crystal. And check to see if it needs to be buffed. There's some dense cloudiness that needs to be cleared. Maybe some dust particles of such, energetic of course. Anywhere there is a lack of clarity and purity in your crystal, just be the observer and intend for the frequency to purify and clarify your heart, to come into your heart space now, as we work with each of you. Think of it as like buffing do you say? Making something shiny that is a little dull. Cleaning the glass windows, that sort of thing. Vacuuming up the debris. Allow this vibration to go throughout that heart crystal and remove any areas that lack clarity, up to your free will, of course. But if you allow yourself to envision your heart as a crystal, as this energetic heart as a crystal, sitting in front of you or within your lap, sort of, just inspect it. Imagine it. You cannot get this right or wrong. Get out of your heads. No judgment here. Just imagine, like a child in kindergarten who's playing. This is how easy your intuition and your imagination are intertwined. So much seriousness blocks the flow of the intuition. So just allow and play and imagine. And imagine yourself watching this energetic buffer of light, like a little energetic brush or whatever you want to call it, buffing out these areas, cleaning them out, filling in any cracks, any crevices, repairing any dings, any pieces that have broken off. Fill them in with an energetic spackle of love. Just like you would spackle a wall. Just fill it in. Imagine, like a child, you're playing. And allow this repair work to just unfold in your imagination. For dear ones, your imagination is a powerful tool of creation. You have used it throughout your entire lifetime to create. Some people use their imagination to create their dreams, to imagine their goals, their desires. Others use their imagination to focus on what they don't want to happen, what you call worry. This is how powerful your imagination is. You get to choose what you put into your imagination. Children only create in their imagination what they desire. They create freely because they have not been taught to do otherwise. And dear ones, you are unlearning what you were taught. So we are helping you now to get back to that childlike wonder, amusement, play, imagination, creation. Just for your heart space as a beginning. For your heart field is what is that light house umbrella that goes out. The frequency you emanate from your being is anchored in within your heart space, not your head. You feel your way through your experience in these physical forms. You don't think your way through it. You observe with your mind, but you feel your way through it. You may not have noticed the difference, but you know when you're feeling versus when you're thinking. You feel things in your body, in your heart, in your solar plexus. Thoughts are in the head. There is a distinct difference in the feeling, and we are focusing on the heart space so that you feel the expansion within your being and how powerful the vibration is in your heart as it becomes clearer and stronger and brighter as your heart crystal is cleansed and purified, repaired. Look at it now, dear ones. Your heart crystals are intact, shiny, full of light, shining like the lighthouse. Allow yourself to feel this. You may feel it within your chest as this medium is, the expansion, the cleansing that has taken place. Feel it. Take a few breaths and anchor this frequency into the rest of your being. And now that we have repaired each of your hearts to whatever you were willing, allow this light to shine. Allow Creator's light to flow through you like that pure, clear water. Like a bright light, liquid light. And fill yourselves up, filling that heart space and radiating outward from there as we always do. And as you feel the expansion, and you feel your connection to the higher aspects of your being, that vibration of your energetic form, your light body. You may feel your physical form, yes, but you also start to feel, perceive yourself as something greater. And it's in a knowingness. That is what we mean, for those that may be asking. Feel the expansion. Feel it within your physical form, for that is how you feel. And as you fill with light, once again with your imagination, imagine yourself as a satellite of light positioned around your world, out on the grid around your world, wherever you wish to go. And other beings of light are joining in, as always. Allow your light to shine, dear ones. Allow the water of this pure light, love, compassion, frequency from Creator to flow through you, anchored into your world through the grid. and your physical form in your body. For you are a being of light and a physical form at the same time, for the time being. And by your intention and imagination, you anchor in these frequencies upon your world. Whatever color you wish to imagine, or colors, it doesn't matter. Just allow this pure, clear, liquid light to flow through you and go around your world, filling the grid, lighting up this crystalline grid around your world that all of humanity, their consciousness is connected into. You are all plugged in, as you say. And allow this purity and clarity, compassion and love combination to ripple out and go through the grid in all directions of space and time. Going all the way around Earth Mother until you imagine the entire grid around your world lit up with light. Like someone turned on all the lights. And when the grid around the world is completely lit up, now allow your physical form to anchor in this frequency through your physical body, as well as your light being connection into the earth ley lines, the grid below, and allow this frequency to flow through all of your world, through all of the portals, the vortexes, touching all life, human, animal, plant, mineral, elementals alike. Flow this energy, dear ones. As above, so below, let it flow. And allow your world to be filled with this light, like filling in a globe, filling in a ball. Fill in your beautiful world all the way down to Earth Mother's core. This purity, clarity, compassion and love combination that you are helping to anchor into your world for all life to receive as they are willing in divine timing for their free will. So it is. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. Anchor in these frequencies within your own being, dear ones. Envision this light bathing your homes, filling your homes, washing over those you may know, family, friends, pets, and such. A shower of light. Washing over them all. And if you have any special intentions for those you may know, imagine them wrapped in this light. And once more, let us fill your country, flooded with this beautiful light of clarity, purity, compassion, and love for all life. You may think that your imagination doesn't do much, dear ones. But remember, we said earlier, your imagination is how you create with your frequency and your focus and your feelings, that combination. You are doing beautiful work by just imagining what you just did to help all in your country be bathed in these frequencies. An extra dose, so to speak. Receive once more for yourselves. Fill up within your heart space once more and anchor it into your being. We thank you for being of service this night and for being here for the lesson and the reminders. You are powerful beings of light, divine creators. Remember this. You are here helping your world more than you know. Our blessings to all of you. Hold these frequencies within your heart space and remember to connect every time you see water. That should be easy. Our blessings to all of you, and we will speak again soon. Have a good night.